1 second. Oh, hi guys, it's me, Washboss. I thought I'd do a sort of meet and greet for the first time ever. I've got the 2 carpets in the refurbished WMA today. This is the last cycle before I decide what to put in the kitchen. Yeah, I got two opinions on the WMA66. I like the faster spin, but the motor sounds completely different. I thought I'd give this one a test spin. It's been broken for about, I think it's about 2 months now. I'm not making anyone any moderator at the moment. This is my first live. I'm just seeing how it goes. Oh, for anyone wondering, my current dishwasher, because unfortunately, me falling over the door, I broke the other one. But, you know, it works all right. Just finished a cycle about half an hour ago. Very full. Much simpler than the Hotpoint to use, I must say. All you have to do is that. Oh well. I don't know how well you'll see it. Clean it a little bit. FD9107. Not bad for 14 years old then, really. Or 13 years old. Washes pretty well. And there's the Samsung, in case anyone's wondering, still working really well. Well, the Samsung has recently been fixed a couple of months back. I don't know if you guys saw it, had a new belt fitted because the belt snapped. But apart from the belt going, everything else is fine with it. Hey Washer Tech, you alright? Yeah, it's back in action after 2 months and arguing with Hotpoint. When the rear tub failed, they tried to say I wasn't a qualified engineer, so I proved them wrong, and they sent me out another rear tub for it. So I've just put it all back together today. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? I don't know why they keep failing like that. So what happened was I think water got into the bearings and rusted them, which caused it to start leaking. So I had actually another set of bearings in the cupboards. So I put a new set into it, and then again within a sort of a week or 2 weeks they failed again. So I went to Hotpoint and essentially said, right, I need a new rear tub because this one's failed under your year's guarantee. So they've sent me another one. So we'll see how it goes, really. I'm fed up of taking it apart. This is the 5th time it's been put back together. Come on, guys, sort it out. Stop digging each other out. Yeah, it is really strange. I don't quite understand it myself. I did the first time I ever done this. I physically couldn't separate the rear tub from the actual drum, and it was a major problem. And in the end, I ended up cutting the tub off, angle grinding the spider off, and then having to redo it all. It was an absolute nightmare. I tried every trick under the sun to get them separate, but I guess I didn't win that one. Yeah, that's the issue I had. Except I damaged a shaft on the end where the pulley connected to, so the pulley wheel would no longer fit back on the shaft. So that's why I ended up changing the spider. Yeah, that's why I've put it on the synthetic, because I've got two heavy carpets in there, so this should be interesting. I'll do a cotton final spin. Yeah, I think Hotpoint were actually a bit guilty of all the messing around I had, because they said they were going to send me a new tub and they never did. So I phoned them up and complained, and they actually ended up sending me out all the parts I did on it originally. I think I've still got them. Where are they? Yeah, so I've got some new shocks, another new door lock, and what's that? Another drain pump. Oh, curtains, getting late. Yeah, about the only luck I've had since this whole process started. I've not told them they've sent me all the parts. They haven't said anything. So essentially, I've said, "Sod ya, I'll keep them for any future needs." I've already changed the shocks in that one because it was bouncing around all over the place. That one's definitely more wild than this one is. What I've never understood with these WMAs is when you think it's balanced, it spins stupidly unbalanced, and when you think it's unbalanced, it handles it really well. It's never made sense to me, but there you go. Let me see. I think you said 2004. Where's the serial number? I don't know if there's one on the back. Let's see. No, I don't think that's it. Oh no, look, there it is. It's down there. I've still got the back cover off at the moment. Heaters come on. The only downside to these machines, they take ages to heat up, but then they've only got 16 to 1800 watt heaters, so I suppose I better turn that back to cold water now. And, that's not far away. And then the 66 serial number. Hang on 1 second. Push that back. That's the 66 model number. Normally connected to the cold water supply just because electricity is really cheaper than gas. And if you've got a combi boiler, it won't really make any difference the amount of water the machine takes in. That's why the dishwasher is connected to the hot feed. Okay, so we've made 2 years apart from each other. I do prefer the square door though, I can't lie. I think the square doors do look better. And the thing is with these older machines, being an engineer myself, working for Bosch and Beko, I can take these machines, you can take apart and fix them really easily, whereas the new ones, they're all sealed drums. Even £1,000 Bosches have got sealed units. Modern machines are no good anymore. Doesn't matter what you buy. I can't actually recommend a machine to buy for people to buy anymore. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, quite a while back when I first moved into my house, I brought I think it was the graphite grey 7 kilo 1400 spin, one of the modern Hotpoints. Yeah, it was alright, but yeah, no, I sold it on in the end because it wasn't my cup of tea. I think it was a WM FUG 74143 or whatever it was. Yeah. I hope the bearings don't go on this again, because if they do go again, I think I'm actually going to give up with it. Yeah, Yeah, I wish Hotpoint kept the 1 hour cycle on, or the 60 degrees at 60-minute wash. I think that was quite a good daily cycle. But they seem to have been that off for the fast load 45, I believe it was. That must have been the time when they were crossing over into the WF range. Where I work, I see quite a lot of the WFs coming back, all being thrown into the skip because of either drum or bearing failure. They're all getting to that age now. There was 3 at work on Friday. To be honest with you, even Hotpoint had a major problem with these WMAs as well at one point. They used a spring-loaded bearing which failed, which caused loads of ultimate bearing failures really quickly. The last really good range of Hotpoints were the WMs, like my silvery 65 in the garage. Yeah, the WMAs had two size bearings. They had a 30mm bearing and a 35mm bearing. The smaller bearings were for the lower spin speed models, which are the ones they always had problems with. They used a spring loaded bearing, which always popped the water seal out and rusted the bearings out. Oh, that must have been the only good one in Washington, that's for sure. Yeah, it's weird. So this WMA 74, the holes at the back aren't perforated all the way through. It's just like an indent, whereas the holes at the back on this one are actually holes. Yeah, it's strange. What is it? So yeah, the holes on this one go all the way through. They're actual holes. Whereas on the 74, these are all sort of like covered. Maybe one of their machines was having an off day. They pressed the metal drums out. Totally agree. Most modern machines now, if they can't balance within a certain amount of time, they're either abort the spin or do half the spin. Whereas these ones don't care. It was like the WM65 when I filmed it a few weeks back, where it threw the kick strip across the kitchen, or the bottom plinth. That was quite scary to watch, that one. Oh, so are EBAC machines as well. They were a nightmare for it. Some people now call the EBACs E-craps. So I also get contracted work. I get contracted work for eBack, and the biggest complaint I get with those machines is them not spinning. So the way eBack have done it now is they've updated the PCB, which after I fitted no longer shows a time on the display when it's spinning. So it doesn't tell customers what it's up to until it's finished. So they've not really fixed the problem, they've just hidden it. Hi, motherboard. Yeah, it is a bit cheeky of them. Those eBacks aren't as reliable as people think. I've seen quite a few with power failures, but the most common one I see is the machine's leaking on the left-hand side. They've got such a short dispenser to tank hose that after a year or two it splits. So do the eBacks as well. I've changed a few front panels. Because of it. If Britain was going to make a proper washing machine, they should have made it. But their first attempt isn't a very good one, I'll tell you that. I get nothing but complaints with the eBacks. I reckon on average I probably see about 5 every week. Yeah, I totally agree. They've not made a very good attempt on the market, considering that's their first machine. It's put an awful lot of people off. I hope they don't make anything else, or if they do, it needs to be better. The only thing I can say about the eBacks is they are quite easy to work on. It's a good job they come with a 7-year warranty, to be honest, because you're going to need it, trust me. I had an eBack for a long time ago. I only had it a week and I sent it back because I hated it. Yeah, so I think ASCO is leaving the domestic market. I believe they'll still be producing their professional machines. Moved on to rinse now. This should be a very high water level. Yeah, and they're extremely expensive as well. Well, this one's been through the war and back, that's for sure. That's a good name for them. They might as well be called that. I prefer that name. All these manufacturers have got names now, or what we call them at work. Samsung, we call Scamsung. Hotpoint, we call No Point. eBack, we call eCrap. Hoover, we call Poover. Yeah, I say the same thing, motherboards. Machines are not built like they used to be. They're just not. The Beckos are one of the worst ones for the tubs. The tubs might as well be made out of chocolate. I have to do multiple drum changes a week because something's gone through it. I wouldn't even buy a Miele now. I think Miele are way overpriced, and the Miele's that have got the auto dosing pumps, they keep failing. They're no good either. I think the only machine you're really safe with nowadays is Bosch, but even they've gone downhill. No, it didn't work out at all. Recycled tubs mean you have to recycle them early. Of course I do. I've got 2 of them in my kitchen and another one in the garage. First spin coming up with 2 heavy carpets. Let's see what happens. Right, let's just drop down to 30 minutes. The biggest complaint I get with the Beko machines under warranty, believe it or not, is actually the PCB brackets breaking. So you think you're pushing the buttons, but you're not actually pressing anything. Oh, here we go. Maybe this one has got some sense. Might be my phone. My phone's pretty battered. What's this one looking like? Oh, I've got a Samsung S22, but I've had it a few years and it's all smashed. What's that noise? Oh, okay, it's the waste hose making the noise. 1 second. It's in really good condition for its age. There's no rust or anything. I got that from a lady who was throwing it out because she was getting her kitchen refurbished. And the funny thing was, you wouldn't believe the machine she went for to replace it. I think if memory serves me right, the lady went for an integrated candy washer dryer. I thought the lady was mad going from a WM range to an integrated washer dryer candy. I said to her, good luck. Oh yeah, I know. It's really bad, but people just throw things away. Unfortunately, the world's a throwaway society now when it comes to things like this and mobile phones and everything else. I mean, my biggest purchase when I moved house was my fridge freezer. I can guarantee that won't. I can guarantee that won't last as long as some of these older appliances. People don't care anymore. When something breaks or something's old-fashioned, they just change it. I mean, believe me or not, because we're an actual shop, we sell new appliances as well. We had a lady who was throwing away 2-year-old appliances, all top of the range from Neff and Miele, and she was throwing them away because she didn't like the design of her kitchen. We said, are you sure you want us to take them away? And yeah. We took them away and she replaced everything, considering it was only 2 years old. Yeah, I mean, I still think these Hotpoints have aged really well. Yeah, everything she replaced was working fine, not faulty in any way. Because it didn't match her kitchen, she chucked the whole lot away. Well, there you go. Never had an Asco, nor will I. They don't appeal to me. They're stupid prices as well. I mean, the most expensive machine I bought was the LG Turbo Wash, the graphite grey 1600 one. The the Aquatex are alright, they're not too bad. The problem with those Aquatex is they have a really stupid pump design where if anything goes down into the pump, it normally gets past the filter and blocks it up, and then you have to call someone out because you have to take the pump off the machine to unblock it. Because you can't physically get to what's in there. I think the WMA-74 sounds more iconic. I'm not sure if there's one rinse or two rinses left. I think it's two. It's a very smooth motor. not like these new Hotpoint ones and these new intercepts where they absolutely scream when they're spinning at you. I think I've got 5 at the moment. I've got 2 of these ones. I've got this one. I've got the WM65 and I've got the LG Turbo Wash. Tell you what. Yeah, this one is. It's very quiet when it's spinning empty, but when it's got some washing in it, it's very, very loud. We'll get that to do a spin. Absolute rubbish, the e-backs. Avoid them. Yeah, it's got 2 rinses. Yeah, the new Beckos have come to market. I haven't seen any of them yet on the warranty work. I think they're all too new, to be honest with you, at the moment. We'll see what teething issues they have when they start coming out properly. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see how quiet it is in a moment. Yeah, it's nice and quiet when it's empty, but my God, does it rattle when it's got some when it's if it's a bit off balance. Oh Christ, that looks unbalanced. Oh! Yeah, these machines always hit the glass. This one especially. But to be fair, even this one's got some scuffs on the glass. That rebalance attempt has made no difference. Okay, it's been more sensitive than it's ever been. The Hotpoint dryers, they're known to have problems with their PCBs, unfortunately. Third attempt at rebalancing, not made any difference. Crumbs, how many attempts is it going to do before it starts? Yeah, you're not kidding. I've never seen it rebalance this many times. Oh, for God's sake, come on. Okay, I don't understand what's going on with this. Oh. Oh, okay. This is a different spin pattern. Whoa. No, this is just done 8 balancing attempts and then just like given up. It's gone halfway across the kitchen. I know it's on towels, but still. No, it definitely is. I agree with you there. So's the front of the dispenser. This one's a lot better in that regard. It's got 2, one either side. this one and this one have got the updated shock absorbers, because those thin plastic ones are no good. I think it's taking the comfort now. Yeah. The old Bosch Classics had a light to yellow as well. Another load to go in the dryer while that's filling up. That's it. It's a very quiet tumble dryer. Yeah, they look far better when they're white, but it depends where they are. If they've been left in sunlight, the plastics tend to bleach. To be fair with you, Lewis, I mean, I'm really not a fan of modern appliances, but my Samsung over there is a really, really good tumble dryer, to be honest with you. As long as you look after it and keep the filters in the bottom and everything clean, it'll be as good as gold. It comes with a 5-year warranty, and it's very, very gentle on your energy bill. It doesn't even use a kilowatt to dry a load. Bye, bud. See you later. Final spin. Tell you what, we'll go over to the cotton side of it now. The AEG tumble dryers I hear are also very good. I don't rate the Bosch dryers that much, and I certainly don't rate the sort of cheaper ends, sort of tumble dryers. Yeah, as I said, the only issue I've had with that one was the belt broke. But I think that was more to what I did, more to what I put in it than the machine. So, and to be fair to Samsung, they were out within 5 days and they had the belt and fixed it. That Samsung does reverse as well. It reverses about every 10 minutes for about a minute or so. Yeah, I do it all the time. Pulls the most water out of everything. It's cheaper to spin than it is to dry. No, absolutely not. Avoid the Hoover candy machines like the plague. They're absolutely shocking, every single one of them. Believe it or not, us in our shop when we sell the Hoover machines, they tend to be the only ones that come back under a month old. When the dryer lasts more than 10 years, then I consider it to be a good dryer. My Samsung's got a lot to prove yet. I mean, the appliances here now don't get used half as much as they did in my old house, as there's only 2 of us living here. I tend to do about 4 washes a week rather than 4 washes a day. You get what you pay for with the Vestel machines, all the Statesman, the Bush, all those, the Montpelliers. You get what you pay for. They're cheap for a reason. They're all in the garage. They're all in the garage under covers. Our plan with the garage next year is to turn it into a workshop. But yeah, even I would have a Hoover or a Candy over a Vestel made product, because we're a contractor for Vestel machines as well, and they are an absolute nightmare to fix. The only thing I didn't mind was, I don't know if you guys remember it, I had a Sharp washing machine in here, which was over there for a couple of weeks. done the job, but the balancing system was so sensitive, it took forever to spin. I think the daily 60 cycle only does one rinse. Whereas in my opinion, you need a minimum of at least 2. Yeah, it's a good sounding motor, isn't it? Just... There she is. It was the slowdown on these motors for me that sounded really nice. When I have the garage sorted, yes, that's the plan. Here we go, this is it. Final part. Here we go. Side panels are trembling. Final burst. I don't mind doing that if you want me to, but that'll be the last bit of the video. It's up to you guys. It's the only thing about older machines, waiting for the doors to open. That's it. Did it just to do the 1400 bit, the 1600 bit. Yeah, see, this one hasn't got the holes. These ones aren't all the way, aren't perforated all the way through. Drum's been a little bit dented where I had to hit it to get it out, but it's not damaged in any way really. But yeah, the bearing change seems to have worked this time, so I guess time will tell. That's it. Not for long with this one spinning. This one I believe is a very underrated motor. It doesn't sound like it's spinning as fast as it is. So at least 1600. This one sounds like it's going to explode when it's on 1600. I'm not sure what speed it's at now. I think it's 1200 at the moment. Yeah, it's like the older Miele machines. They've got very, very quiet brushed motors. You're still playing with the hamster? Until this one, I've got 3 minutes left. I'll be in a minute. I hope you guys have got earplugs, because this is where this machine gets very, very loud. Right, okay guys, I'm going to leave it here for tonight with this one. I hope my first live stream for you guys was alright. Obviously I'll try and make it better. I'm going to get a new phone at some point. But yeah, no, so this is me, this is my kitchen, these are my machines. There's the old dishwasher. Hopefully I'll have the Hotpoint one back soon. So yeah, no, I definitely plan on doing more of these. Now I've done one, you know, it's a bit of weight off the shoulders. So yeah, plan for now is we're going to take this one out. We're going to put this one back in for a couple of weeks just to make sure it's okay with the bearing change. Otherwise I'm going to have to phone Hotpoint again. There you go. Yeah, if this one turns out all right, let me know what you want to see. We'll see if we bring back which one we bring back. Whether we bring the LG back or the WM, the 65. Yeah, let me guys know what you want. All right. Take care all, and we'll speak soon.